Hey everybody, it's John with Red Leaf Investments, coming back with you just to give an update about the Buckeye house. That did sell, and I wanted to give everybody just a update or let you know how that progress went, what it was like in getting it under contract. So we listed the house and we actually got three offers. I should backtrack, say the first offer came in even before I did any upgrades to the house, and that particular offer wasn't really anything that I was wanting to accept. I would have probably lost money on that one. So obviously I did not accept that particular deal. So after fixing it up and putting in the new paint and carpet that you probably saw in another video, we then put the house back on the market, or I should say put it on the market for the first time, and got an offer from a family, and the realtor was saying that this would be really, the realtor for the buyer, I should clarify, was saying that this was really great house, that the family loved it and they really wanted it, but the offer that they presented was much lower than what I was asking and what I was hoping to get. So I countered at a price that was reasonable to everybody, but they decided that they did not want the house at that price, so they canceled the contract on their, or they canceled their offer. So just no harm done. And actually about a week later, we got another offer on the house. This one was actually for full price of what I was asking. However, that they were, the buyer was wanting me to pay a significant amount of closing costs. And just being in the industry and knowing what closing costs are, they were asking for more than what they really needed. So we countered that they just increase the purchase price by the difference between what I figured they really needed and what they were asking. So that's what we did. They agreed to that and we got it under contract. So they did all of their inspections, and then after they did their inspections, they send over what's called the BINSR, which stands for the buyer's inspection notice and the seller's response. So basically they were asking me to fix things on the property. Some of them I was willing to do, and others I told them I would not do it, because some of the things, for example, they wanted the air units serviced. They wanted the water heater to be serviced, but I was also paying for a home warranty for them, and both of those items would have been covered under the home warranty. Plus, in addition, when they sent me a copy of their inspection report, their inspector said that nothing was wrong with the air unit or the water heater. They just wanted them to be serviced. So I said, I'm not doing that. But that was something that they were okay with. They actually had the air unit, AC units serviced by their own AC person during their inspection period. And of course, everything was fine there. So we went ahead and proceeded with the contract, and they did their appraisal. Everything was good there. And then we were getting ready to close, and about a week before close of escrow, my realtor got notified by their lender that the buyer was short funds to close. So for a minute there, we thought that this deal may fall through at the very last minute. So we wrote up an addendum to say that if they did not have loan documents to their title company by this period in time, that they had, that their earnest money, they were putting down some money for their earnest money, their that money would then be non-refundable if they did not have loan documents to their title company by a certain period of time. So we said that we will agree to extend the contract, but the earnest money is going hard, or in other words, non-refundable. So if, for example, they were not able to close on the loan like they agreed to, then that earnest money would then come to me, because obviously I had taken the house off of the market, and now a month had passed by just because it took about that long or a little longer for the buyers to go through all of their lending process and the loan. They actually had a little bit of hesitation in agreeing to that, but from the seller's perspective, if they really wanted that house, and if their lender was telling them that they were qualified for the loan, and it was just a matter of them getting more money, then in my mind, they needed to be willing to put up that earnest money as non-refundable so that they had more skin in the game. Because if that contract would have fallen through, which it did not, then I would have just been more expense in paying for utilities and other expenses that I had as that time was passing, with the home being off of the market. And then I would have had to put it back on the market and get a new buyer and wait for all of that. But fortunately, they just needed an extra week. Everything got done. The documents got to the title company and we closed 1 week later. So all in all, everything worked out in the end, except for that just a little hiccup there with the sellers or the buyer's side and them being short to funds to close at the end. So I'll go into more detail. I'll do another video on what I've learned through that process and just the whole process from start to finish on how I acquired the property, fixing it up, putting it on the market, getting it under contract, and going through the process of the buyer and seeing it from the seller's perspective. So I will give another update, another video on what I learned and would I do this again. But for now, I just wanted to give you that update about the home selling and just a little bit of detail as to what it was like to go through that process with the close of escrow. So anyway, that's the update for now. I'll catch you on the next video with more update as what I learned. See you later. Thanks. Bye.